Super Mario Odyssey is one of the most speedrun games of all time. The world record for any percent has been lowered to below an hour and continues to be improved upon by top level runners to this day. There's a 100% speedrun, and there's a 0% speedrun. But there's one category, hiding in the category extensions leaderboard, that's harder than any other. So hard that the leaderboard mods at one point considered it too uncompetitive to be considered a speedrun at all. And I, fresh-faced, naive, new to speedrunning, decided that's the one. This is the story of how I got the Super Mario Odyssey minimum captures world record. Around the start of 2020, I had done some, admittedly poor, speedrunning in Breath of the Wild. While I had enjoyed it, I was mostly content to leave the tricky speedruns to the experts. Besides, from the little speedrunning I had done, I actually seemed to be naturally bad at it. Alright, let's go. I'm ready. No! No! To this day, I hold the 11th slowest Super Mario Odyssey any percent time, which is frankly impressively bad. But the fact of the matter was, I didn't need to be good at speedrunning. I just had fun. But I started to feel this itch. Most of my friends had dedicated hundreds of hours to these games, and I loved watching them perform incredible feats of finesse on stream. I wanted to give it a shot myself, really, truly dedicating myself to one speedrun. One of these friends, CJ, had a stream anniversary coming up, which happened to coincide with mine, so we decided to do a stream together. Australians are just British Texan? I find that very offensive.
It's true.
Oh my god.
That's one of the most accurate statements I've ever heard.
It's not
That's
true.
amazing.
It's not. So, in May of 2020, the world record holder in minimum captures CJYA taught me how to do one of the hardest speedruns known to man. Enter minimum captures. Minimum captures is a speedrun for Super Mario Odyssey. The aim is to complete the game, but to avoid using the capture mechanic at all costs. Capturing is where you use Cappy, Mario's companion, to possess the creatures and objects in the game, a mechanic usually integral to progressing. But the minimum capimum. But the minimum capimum. With the minimum capimum. What the fuck? What's wrong with me? Why did I capture them? My brain. The minimum number of captures needed to complete the game differs depending on the version and mode you're playing in. 2-player allows you to teleport Cappy to skip sections of levels, lowering the number of captures by 9, and the unpatched version of the game, 1.0, has a glitch called the wet nut jump, which lets you skip one more capture, which I'll get into later. So, the leaderboard is divided into 4 categories based on what version and mode you play. 13, 12, 4, and 3 captures. If you're interested in a more in-depth look at the run, there are a few great videos by Smallant that go into more detail, especially regarding 3 captures, which is the true minimum. I already knew some of the basic tricks, like frog skip, impossible jump, which is a lot less impossible than it sounds, and I could fumble my way through Birdless Mech after some tuition from CJ. So good, that one is easy. Oh no! Oh, I hate it when that happens. That's big sad. That is big sad. But I was still pretty unfamiliar with the run's harder tricks. I decided to do 1.0 one-player mid-caps, as all the waiting involved in Cappy teleportation didn't appeal to me. But I still wanted the challenge of the nut jump. My first ever run went pretty smoothly, up until the first really hard trick of the run. Perkino. Just before the end of Bowser's Kingdom, there's a great big wall that you usually have to capture a Perkio to climb. For a long time, it was considered impossible to skip, until it was discovered that by being half in bounds, you can land inside the rings on the wall and use those to scale it. The trick requires you to clip Mario half out of bounds, triple jump onto a moving ring, do a backflip wall jump up to the top, a blind triple jump on top of that ring to another ring, where there's 2 last backflip dives up to the top. Needless to say, it was a little out of my skill level. Ooh, close. Damn. Heck. Oh, it's not a triple jump at all. Almost. Almost. Oh, Pog, we landed this way. That's kind of cool. You just vibing there, Mario? Regardless, I did my best, and for many months I tried and failed to get this finicky trick. I still didn't have a great handle on the movement of the game, so when faced with something that required a lot of good timing, waiting for the peak of the jump and being able to accurately predict where I could land, I struggled a lot. It was around this time I was looking at the minimum captures leaderboard, and I noticed a prominent gap. Although 13 captures was very competitive, and 3 and 4 captures had their own sets of dedicated runners, 12 caps, the weird cousin of the categories, was left quiet. And not just inactive, completely desolate. In fact, not a single run had been submitted to the leaderboard. That changed one crucial detail. I wasn't just shooting for a complete minimum captures run, I was shooting for world record. This made a crucial difference to how I was practicing my runs, as it suddenly became important that the run was valid, meaning it could be submitted to the leaderboard. This meant the gameplay had to be continuously shown on screen without being muted or obstructed, and that I couldn't accidentally capture anything. Whereas previously I was running pretty casually, now it was serious. One mistake, one small accidental capture, and I had to start the hour-long run from the beginning. Is min cap stressful? Yes, a single capture and I have to restart the whole run. It's not that chill, but you know what? It's fine, we're fine. Everything is going great. Made that last dive? You can't dive if you're... Why? Why? Having the chance at a world record hanging over my head did have its positives, however, as I was more motivated than ever to grind the category. I decided in August that I would finish a minimum captures run by the end of the week or fork out 50 gift subs, which equals to about $250 US. I've been learning all the tricks from scratch, the nut jump, the pokey no, you will see it when we get into that, and it's a really hard run. It's so freaking hard, it's insane. But I'm putting my foot down. I'm getting a valid run this week. We're so close, I can feel it, and we're gonna get a valid run. This wasn't such an insane idea. Kings of minimum captures such as Smallant or CJ had taken a matter of days to complete their first runs. I'd already been practicing for months, so surely it was just a matter of getting it one time, right? Thank you for being here, everyone. We had a good stream today. Even if we didn't quite get it, we'll get him next time. You know what I'm saying? We'll get him next time. What do you mean a video game? It doesn't rhyme. Why? My brain is tiny today, I don't know why. I need assistance. No! 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 Ah! Yeah, it was a pretty stupid idea. I was still pretty awful at the movement in the game, and nearing the end of the week, things weren't looking much better than they had at the start. Then, the day before my deadline, I did it. We got this. Yo. Consistency. Look at that consistency. 1, 2, 3. We up? Oh, the consistency! Oh, that's nice. Consistency, baby. Alright. That is delicious. That was so quick! Okay, I can't fuck this up. There's still one more step. We freaking did it! Yes! Freaking yeah! We killed it! Oh, that feels so good. That was so quick. What the hell? That was so quick. That was so quick. What the? Oh my god. Alright, we already up. This is the one. This is the one, ladies and gentlemen. With Perkino under my belt, it was just a matter of the final trick in the run. The nut jump. The nut jump is a relatively simple trick, but the magnitude of it is what makes it the hardest part of minimum captures. It may well be the hardest trick in the game, if not one of the hardest tricks in video gaming in general. You have to get a big seed, fondly named the nut, throw it in a body of water till it hits the ground to enable a glitch which lets you catch and throw the nut an infinite number of times in midair. But there's a hitch. You can only recatch the nut in a 1/20th of a second window, 3 measly frames. And you have to do this near frame perfect trick no less than 40 times in a row. A single missed throw will send you back to the start. It's a trick that could be compared to hyperspeed wall kicks in Super Mario 64, something no sane human attempts, only done by computers in tool-assisted speedruns. And yet, here we are. So, needless to say, that week I did not get the nut jump. I didn't even get very far, but I had still made progress, so with Perkino achieved and my wallet $250 lighter, I carried on with my head held high. Oh, next time. Next freaking time. Smallant, the former world record holder in 3 caps, showed me a few tricks that made the jump easier. Firstly, doing the initial 10 nuts to the roof over the ground means a quick restart. Secondly, a jump up to the roof of the gateway only takes a few nut jumps to get up, reducing the number of jumps again by a significant amount, and meaning only 30 jumps stood between me and Bowser's beautiful face high above. Even with these methods to help minimize the number of jumps, I still struggled a lot. Something has got to be worth the effort of trying this run for months and months. In fact, after 7 months of soul-crushing grinding, I was just about ready to give up. I took a few days off, then a few weeks. I was so crushed by the fact that despite hundreds of hours trying again and again, months of practice, I still couldn't get that last stupid trick. In practice files, I could get enough nuts in a row, but I just couldn't make it when it mattered most. Others had done it before me, mind you, and with a disgusting amount of ease. It took Smallant something like 4 hours to get the nut jump when he first tried. It was facts like that which made me just about ready to throw in the towel. Then, in the fresh new year of 2021, I took a long, hard look at myself. Was I about to spend hundreds of hours grinding for this world record just to give up? To have somebody else take it while my back was turned? No, I was not going to give up. Not when I gotten this far. So, not at all learning from my mistakes, I once again set myself an ultimatum. I get a valid minimum captures run by the end of the week, or I gift another 50 subs. My wallet was sweating nervously. The first 2 days, I tried for about 8 hours to get the nut jump. I streamed later into the evenings than I usually did, to no avail. I almost got it once or twice, but almost wouldn't cut it. I would have to go all the way. On the third day, I felt ill because I ate too much pizza or something, so I played Bubba as you. But forget that. Then on the fourth and final day, it was all or nothing. Either I got up, or it would be a sum total of $500,000 thrown away in pursuit of my dreams. All for nothing. I was not going to let that happen. 5 hours and 19 minutes into the run, the unthinkable happened. Guys, I did it! Guys, I did it! I did it! I did it! I did it! Let's fucking go! Holy shit, dude! I actually did it! I can't believe it! I can't believe it! I finally did it! Holy shit! Holy shit! I'm shaking so much! All that was left was Birdless Mech, a clean Moon Kingdom, and that was it. I was the world record holder in minimum captures. After 8 long, grueling months, I had finally done it. So this is the where are they now segment. Look, I wasn't sure whether or not to include this in the video because it sort of takes away from my accomplishment, but my internet actually went out in the middle of that stream, rendering my world record invalid. Heartbroken and hollow inside that evening, I was fueled by pure gamer rage to propel myself up that goddamn jump once again, and this time it was actually 2 hours faster than my previous world record. Then, well, I found out that my audio didn't record. Fuck! I was pretty frustrated, so I spent the next few months running 13 caps, which is basically the same run, but without the nut jump. And one completely innocuous day in May, I decided to try for the nut jump on a whim. And hey, I got it! So if you check the leaderboards until somebody takes it from me, I legitimately hold the world record for 1.0 one-player minimum captures. Almost exactly 1 year after my humble beginnings, I managed to go from bonking on frog skip to completing one of the hardest tricks in speedrunning. Thanks for watching, everybody. I don't often do this type of video, so let me know if you liked it. You can comment or like the video or whatever you want to do. But yeah, thank you, everybody. I hope you all have really nice days. Yeah, that's it. If you want to watch me live on twitch.tv, you should do that. All right, bye.